You know.
Ara soledo edo dio edo la solo edo dio Ara soledo edo dio edo la solo edo dio My name's Her Excellency Professor Zuwaira Doreen Osazuanoma Yusuf. I am Ni Uswalele. I have done so much for Edo community. I have done so much for those who speak my mother tongue. Though English is our lingua franca, and I feel very honored and privileged to be called upon to make a very remarkable speech on Edo Language Day Global. In collaboration with United Nations, we have been asked to project our mother tongue. We have been assigned an assignment, and our assignment here is very simple. They do not want a situation whereby our mother tongue will be extinct. So I say thank you to United Nations. I'm using this medium to say thank you to United Nations again. And I also want to let you know that I'm a recipient to United Nations Award come October 2028, October 2023, 28th of October 2023. I got the same award last year after speaking in UK at the House of the Lords. 12 years ago, I also went to speak at the House of Commons. I am an Edo princess. I'm made in Edo, proudly made in Edo. Everything I am now, Edo State gave me the platform to get to where I am. I did my primary education, my secondary education, my university level, first degree, second degree, all in Edo, and I was a lecturer at the University of Benin for 10 years. First of all, I want to acknowledge the organizers of this program. I want to acknowledge Nekwe Obasogie. I also want to acknowledge all those who have succeeded in putting this event together. I also want to acknowledge the Governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, for supporting this project. And I want to say thank you to the palace. I want to say thank you to Obaeware, the Ogidiga of Benin Kingdom. Obaeware, Domo Domo. We are not allowed to do the final greeting until we are about to round up our speech. Thank you for making me one of those who will speak in Edo Language Day. Edo Language Day has come to stay. I am so glad. During the COVID, I wrote a book on Edo language, but I refused to launch that book the visual way. I didn't want to launch the book visually because if I do it the visual way, you will not see the beauty of our culture. You will not see the spices of our culture. You will not know the rich cultural background where I come from. That's why I waited. I waited for this period where I will be able to launch my book and show the skills of our culture and show everything and what it takes to be an Edo woman. I bear Zuwaira Yusuf due to my marriage. I did Muslim marriage, and then my name for the Muslim marriage was given to me as Zuwaira. I am married to a northerner, a full-fledged northerner. I'm not from Edo North. I am Ni Uswalele. Uswalele with diacritic. The two letters E have diacritic. So whatever I am saying here today, I'm speaking on behalf of Edo people, and I'm speaking of where I come from. Ladies and gentlemen, it will interest you to know that when I introduce myself as Her Excellency, I am the one representing the state of Birland in Canada. State of Birland is the 55th African country. It's a new country. It's not that new. We celebrated 8 years anniversary, May 18th, at Indonesia. I will be glad to let you know that I have the photo of our MI, the King, Hawaii, and I also have the Prime Minister here, who is HROM Queen Eden Soriano, Trinidad. I wish to say thank you to this country for making me an ambassador, for making me the representative in Abera. I have been Edo ambassador all this while. Edo community in Edmonton, in Abara, I say thank you to you all. You guys made me Edo ambassador either because of the way I normally dress. Anytime we're having our end of year party, I have this our donut big head, the one we call okuku. So, but I left my okuku in Nigeria because I used it for a function. I forgot it in Nigeria when I was coming back. That's why I have beads on my weave on. We are not allowed to wear beads on our head plain like this. When we have function, we wear our royal style. We come out in our royal style. We come out as Edo princess. We come out with our kuku and our beads, which is called Ivie. This is called Ivie in Edo language. Ivie Wenyoja. So this is my introductory speech before I go into the full lecture which I'm presenting today. I am going to be speaking on Edo vowels, Edo consonants, Edo parables, Edo syllables, Edo morphemes, parables, stories, idiomatic expressions, and what have you. Again, I will not be able to speak Edo throughout this lecture, not because I'm not fluent in Edo. I am very fluent in Edo. I can speak Edo, I can write Edo language, and I can also do lectures, global lectures on Edo language. I have taught Edo language with a professor here in University of Abara. I have also taught Edo language with a center in Ontario, Toronto. I have taught Edo language for 1 year now with a center in Toronto. I've been teaching it online as a volunteer, no salary, but I am doing all this to promote my mother tongue. So here is the flag of the country that I'm the new ambassador. You can see the similarities with this flag and the Nigerian flag. This is the Nigerian flag that says green, white, green. Nigerian flag says green, white, green. And the state of Birland says green, white, green. And you can see our emblem at the middle. These two guys, in collaboration with other people, they have done their very best to bring state of Birland to limelight. Very soon we are doing our groundbreaking, and the state of Birland is located between Sudan and Egypt. We are number 28 by land size. Nothing is happening there for now, but we have been doing a lot. We have our own Ministry of Health. We have our Ministry of Education. We have representatives in over 25 countries now, if I'm not mistaken. We have representative in Nepal. We have representative in Philippines. We have representative in Belgium. We have representative in Italy. We have representative in Ghana. We have representative in Indonesia. We have representative in Malaysia. I can go on and on. We have ministers, foreign affairs, education, minister of environment, and all of that. And it's a country that has been doing well, and that country is non-political. State of Birland is non-political. It is everything about humanity. So we are not political. We are just a country that has come up to help everybody who is from Africa, and we are willing to help those from all over the world. State of Birland is a country that has come to stay. Every May 18th is our anniversary. Very soon we are going to roll out the calendar for the next anniversary. I don't know which country is hosting the next anniversary yet. If I have my way, I would like to host State of Birland for the 9th anniversary. State of Birland, we have our office at Unit 66, 2020 Guardian Road, 2020 Guardian Road, Northwest. The office is located at the West End. We are just quiet because we have not launched officially. We'll come up with a date soon to let the world know when we are launching State of Birland Representative Office. The Prime Minister will be here. The King, our MI, and the President of State of Birland, the ruler, will also be here. And if he is not here, the Prime Minister will represent him. And some other dignitaries will be coming to represent us. So I wanted to let you know about State of Birland before I go into the proper lectures. The opening ceremony of Edo Language World Global Day started yesterday, 12th. Today is the 13th. My senior brother was the first to speak. He did an extensive overview and review on Edo culture. He spoke about the scope, the history, and everything that we needed to know about Edo culture and Edo language. His name is Professor Uyilawa Uswalele. I am Her Excellency, Professor Zuwaira Dori Yusuf Ni Uswalele. So before we start or before we end this aspect of it, anytime we are making a speech, whether at home or in the diaspora, we always acknowledge our Oba. And to acknowledge our Oba here, I'm going to do a song. Bomba me, egwawese, 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 bomba me, egwawese. So there is a popular saying in Edo. They say, Edonya kewaya sewebu. That means we, the Edo people, we own from our land, Edo, to the diaspora. It's a popular saying. So now we in the diaspora, we have changed it. Edo, no baji. Obanye kema yasedo. Which means it's our Oba that owns both the diaspora and then our land. So that's why we always say Oba Nyakewa Yasewebu. So before I will stop, I'd like to hail my Edo people. Edo Isiagbo, Edo Nobayi, Edo Nile, Edo Emihia. Okay, Edo Nyakewa Yasewebu. I will regbe diagbo na Edo ya will regbe lare. Oba Atokpe is that means long live our Oba. And the long live the ruler of State of Birland. Long live the Prime Minister, and long live all our royals, all our majesties, all the kings all over the world who have made up the royal group. I say thank you to you all. Like I said before, my lectures are going to be based on Edo vowels, Edo consonants, Edo morphemes, Edo syllables, and all of that. I wrote a book which I'm launching on the same day that we are celebrating State of Birland Representative Office. Can I have the cover page of the book, Halima? The title of the book is Ununozedo Kebe Ebu Nozedo. The title of the book is Ununozedo Kebe Ebu Nozedo. It means the mouth that speaks Edo language. And that white man, whether European, Asian, or whatever, it means that the foreigner that speaks Edo. So this is my book. The book launch is coming up soon. The book launch is coming up November 10th, 2023. I chose that date because that is the birthday of my first Torah. But I'm dedicating this book to my late brother, Prince Olu Eweka. I'm dedicating this book to him. So whatever happens, I will be speaking extensively on this book, but this book says learn Edo language at ease. By the time you decide to By the time you decide to read or pronounce Edo language, you need to know our diacritics. You need to know what we mean by diacritics. Starting from the vowel, Edo language has 7 vowels. Technically, it's five letters. Yeah, technically it's 5 letters, because why we always say technically it's 5 letters is due to the fact that letter O and letter E appeared twice in our vowel. The letter O, we have the one without diacritic, and we have one with diacritic. We also have the letter E. There is one with diacritic, and the other one has no diacritic. So when I want to give an example with letter E in our vowel that has diacritic, I will just go straight to say Osazuwanoma. That's actually my Edo name, Osazuwanoma. That Osazuwanoma means it's God that chooses greatness. But the letter O that starts the spelling of my name, as in O-S-A, Z-U-N-O, Z-U-N-O, Sazuwanoma, M-W-A-N. So the O that starts my name, the letter O that starts my name, does not have diacritic. That's why you just go ahead and use the way you just pronounce the English letter O as Osazuwanoma. Again, the syllables will come in there, because you can slash your Osa, you can slash Zu, you can slash Wa, you can slash the No, you can slash the Ma. So now, if you want to pronounce again with the letter O that has diacritic, you will not say Omodame. Omodame. So when you say Omodame, anywhere you see letter O with diacritic, you pronounce it as O. When you see the diacritic, the letter O without diacritic, you pronounce it as O. So that's a very close example for one of our vowels that says letter O. And then again, when you want to pronounce letter E, we have 2 letter E vowels in Edo. The first letter E is without diacritic, and the other one is with diacritic. So the one without diacritic, when you are pronouncing the letter E, you pronounce it as A, the way you pronounce the A in English language. Although English language, they pronounce A as A. But in our own, the first letter E, like you pronounce Erabo. Erabo is not spelled with A, Erabo is spelled with E. And then the same thing when you are spelling now, or when you are pronouncing the letter E that has diacritic. Letter E that has diacritic, that letter E is pronounced as E. That's why you have Edo language. Edo is spelled as E-D-O. But the E in spelling of Edo as a word has diacritic. When you put diacritic at the bottom, it allows everybody to be able to pronounce the word Edo, because it's diacritic. There's a huge difference between Edo language and French and Yoruba language. When it comes in terms of diacritic, I think the French language and the Yoruba language has similarities, because their diacritic is at the top of the letter, whereas Edo language diacritic is at the bottom, and it's only 2 letters that have diacritic in Edo language, which is letter O and letter E. So I'll stop my introduction lecture. I wanted to talk about state of Birland before I go into the lecture properly. Don't forget, state of Birland is the 55th country in Africa, and we are going to celebrate our 9 years anniversary come 2024, May 18th. The place and venue, the country that is hosting, will be made known to you. Follow me on my Instagram page and follow me on Twitter. My name on Twitter is Doreen Yusuf. I post everything you need to know about state of Birland. And I also have a YouTube channel where I'm going to start lecture series soon on state of Birland, everything you need to know And then we'll be meeting at our representative office. I want to teach all the volunteers, those who have volunteered to work with us as supporters and everything. We have almost 100, and 90% of the people who have volunteered to work with me as State of Birland representative in Canada, they are from Edo. I have a good number of Hausa people, and I have a good number of the Yorubas and the Igbos. But so far so good. I have 100 volunteers, more than 100 volunteers who are ready to work with State of Birland. We are going to work as a team. We are ready to collaborate with you. We are ready to network with you to bring our State of Birland to limelight. And I will speak to the King and the Prime Minister that they should make Edo language as part of the languages that will be recognized in State of Birland. I will definitely speak to them that they should please adopt Edo language as part of what we are going to be speaking in Birland. Birland is a country that is made up of, when you say diversity, like Canada is a country that is known for diversity, but I think State of Birland as a country is more a country you will be referred to when it comes to diversity. We are made up of different people from different nationals, and we have a lot of people. I want to say welcome to His Excellency Professor Charles Idahosa, who is part of State of Birland. That is the first Edo person I have seen in State of Birland. Domo Domo Ekwato. Welcome, my prince. Oko Uato Wakensowa. Domo Edo Isiagbo. Domo. So I think I'll stop here. So long live our ruler, State of Birland, and long live the Prime Minister. Long live all our majesties, our royals, our excellencies. Thank you very much.